Hey there, my name is Darryl Woods. I work in adult services at Hollywood St. Paul's, and this is 10 quick facts about King Arthur. Number one, King Arthur was one of the 9 worthies. These were the various historical, scriptural, or legendary figures who embodied the principles of chivalry during the Middle Ages. The other 8 were Hector, Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar, David and Joshua from the Old Testament, Judas Maccabeus, Charlemagne, and Godfrey of Bouillon. Number 2, King Arthur was only 15 when he pulled the sword from the stone and anvil, thus becoming the rightful King of England. Number 3, in addition to Excalibur, King Arthur had a few different weapons that were considered special. He carried a shield that was named Prydwen, a dagger that was named Carnwenwen, a sword of peace that was ceremonial and named Clarent, and he had a special spear named Ron. Yeah, this is actually short for Ron Gominiad, but they just called it Ron. I love that. Number 4, an old legend states that Cadbury Castle was the site of Camelot. This is also the same site that they used for the site of Camelot when shooting Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Number 5, oddly, Merlin was allowed a seat at the round table despite not being a knight because of his role as the king's advisor. Arthur's wife Guinevere was also an advisor to the king, but she was not permitted a seat. Number 6, one of the chairs of the round table would instantly kill anyone who sat at it if that person was not pure of heart. Merlin concocted this as a way to determine if any of the knights were worthy of pursuing the Holy Grail. Number 7, the French were fascinated by the legend of King Arthur, but their centuries-long rivalry with England made it difficult for them to glorify the King of all Britons and these wonderful English knights. So they introduced the character of Lancelot. He was a French knight who was better than all of the other knights of the Round Table. When that wasn't enough, they had Lancelot cuckold the king by romancing his true love out from under Arthur's nose. Has there ever been anything more French than that? Number 8, Merlin was a Cambian. This is a person who's part demon. I bet you didn't know we had a word for a person who's part demon. His mother was mortal, and his father was an incubus. Number 9, the Lady of the Lake is almost as integral to the story of Arthur as Merlin. She gives Arthur Excalibur. She guides Lancelot to Camelot. She trapped Merlin in his cave, where supposedly he still resides today because he can't get out, but he's also immortal. And she escorts the king to his resting place after his death, where he is supposed to rise again in the hour of England's greatest need. And finally, there are no fewer than 35 feature films, 12 television movies, 7 TV series, and 2 miniseries based on the Arthurian legend. Surprisingly, there are only 4 video games from major studios that are based on Arthur and his knights. I'd also love to tell you how many books there are that are based on Arthur, but the answer is innumerable. So anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you for Melissa for putting together everything that you just looked at, the slides and the images and everything, and she always does a great job. I definitely appreciate her, and I appreciate you. And so until next time, enjoy yourself.